Today, we are going to learn how to make a crazy hair day portrait using a variety of different types of lines. So, first thing you're going to do is draw a person. You'll need either a pencil, or if you feel comfortable starting with a marker, you can do that too. I'm going to start with a marker just so you can see what I'm doing. And we are going to start with a U shape. Now, you can always make a round shape, a circle, or an oval, but I'm going to do it this way. You can do it however you like. Then I'm going to create two lines that come down for a neck. I'm going to curve it to connect it, and then I'm going to add some shoulders. Okay? Now, first thing you want to do is create a face. I have included this on the Seesaw activity sheet. You are welcome to print it out or have it out in front of you on your device to look at for ideas, or you can create your own. So the easiest eyes are just two curved lines, like rainbow lines. If you want your eyes closed, maybe you can add some eyelashes or eyebrows, however you want to do it. Now, you can always make your eyes open by adding another line and those black dots in your eyes, which are called pupils. Now, for the nose, I'm just going to draw a curve going the opposite way. Now, you can draw any kind of nose you like. There's many ways to do it. I know this sheet does not have noses on there, but you can simply just make like a little triangle for a nose, curve for a nose, maybe a little bump, so however you want to do it. Okay, the next step is to draw your mouth. Now, you can have your mouth closed, or maybe you have it open. Like I said, however you want to do it. Maybe I color this part in. And you can add other details too, like glasses, maybe you want freckles, maybe you want some ears. And then this is the fun part. You are going to create different kinds of lines. So from the first video, you learned that there are many different kinds of lines. You might have thin lines. You might have thick lines. Maybe you have wavy lines. There's also dotted lines. Maybe your dot goes in a wave, or maybe it's straight. There's also dashed lines. These are the ones with the spaces in between. Maybe you have some thinner dashed lines. There are also zigzag lines. Bumpy lines. Curly lines. This one's a really good for hair. Maybe add some wider curly lines in there too. And the important part is to use variety. Variety means you are using all different kinds of like either shapes, lines, designs, however you want to do it. Let's see, there's also, I like to call these castle lines. We learned about these last week when we talked about battlements. They're kind of like squares. And there can be all kinds of crazy loop-de-loop lines. I think we did one over here. You can create your own kind of lines. Maybe it's a pattern, like dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot. Maybe you have some more wavy lines. And maybe some more curly ones over here. Your goal is to fill up the space, so starting from the head and going all the way over. If you want to close the head, you can, and then have that all coming out as your hair. There's also curved lines. And you can repeat lines too. You don't have to make them all different, but maybe try to add a little bit of variety to it. And let's add some more thicker lines in there. I have a space up here that I'm just going to kind of fill in with a zigzag. Maybe I add some patterns inside this zigzag. And you do not have to follow along with this one. You are going to create your own. So think about how you can fill up space. And you're done. And here is my finished colored picture. You can also go over some of your lines with markers to make them darker, and I used colored pencils to fill in the rest of the space. Now you could use crayons, pastels, paint, whatever you want to use. And the one on the right is all in black and white because I focused on lines and patterns. Remember, patterns are something that repeat themselves. So instead of having the lines going all the way out to the edge of the paper, I divided it into sections, and each section has a different pattern. So you are welcome to do that option as well. Good luck!